Okay, I think on the first question, that's 1MDB specific, and we've said we will do a separate session on 1MDB. But I think in terms of the rationalization plan, we have achieved what we set out to achieve. And I think this is an important point to make. We promised to implement the 3 major transactions in a 6-month period. We have now executed legally binding documents for all 3 of those. As I just mentioned earlier, maybe you didn't hear me, the IWH-CRC consortium is made up of both Malaysian and foreign partners. So on an overall basis, given IWH is 60% Credence Resource, 40% KPRJ, they are 100% Malaysian. The 40% partner of the consortium is CREC, and of course they're from China. But if you look at it from a Bandar Malaysia level, where 1MDB owns 40%, we are Malaysian. The effective ownership of the state government of Johor is 14%, 1/4. Yeah, so, and then the balance is IWH, leaving Credence Resource, leaving 24% for the Chinese partner. So this is not a sale to a Chinese party. No, the company is 76%, or the project will be 76% Malaysian and 24% with partners from China.
I met with this sale and as well as the sale to Edra Energy before this. That's what I meant by 2.
Again, your question was wrong to start with because it is not a Chinese party. Now, what is important to emphasize is that we have run a public tender process for both the sale of Edra Energy initially, and I think the press would have followed each stage of that process, where we have shortlisted bidders and final bidders, etc. We ran a similar process for Bandar Malaysia sale. So we had 40 expressions of interest initially. From that, we shortlisted 4 parties, and then we had 2 final binding bids, from which we chose the consortium as our partner. So in both cases, and this is in relation to your second question, which is the valuation of the land. When we first announced the rationalization plan, we highlighted our objective of achieving a land valuation of about 11 to 12 billion ringgit. So we have been very clear on what is the value of the Bandar Malaysia land, right? From day one.